And again, using the tongue is about extracting maximum value from this animal.
Basically, we don't want to waste anything off animal. I mean, if you imagine that animal, as well as feeding ourselves, we've got an obligation to that animal. It lost its life to feed us, so I think it's only fair that we use as much of it as possible.
So, Hywel, while we're here, can you tell us about these new cookers you've just got?
Right, you've probably noticed now we're cooking on what looks like a domestic kitchen range, but in actual fact it's not. It's what's called induction, but this is the latest state-of-the-art induction. It's by made by a company called Elro. Basically, when we put a pan on, you'll hear there's a slight sort of buzzing in the background. That's showing that the magnetic coils underneath the ceramic surface are picking up or detecting it as a steel pan. Okay. Now already that's been on for a couple of seconds only.
Yeah. Wow.
So I'll put a pan of cold water, I'll tip some out, just to show you how rapid it is. So this is cold water from scratch. And you'll see it going. And you hear the ticking in the back. So you can see the bubbles already.
Yeah.
And a good thing about this stove, obviously, is what happens. Well, first of all, from a kitchen environment, the whole environment's a lot cooler, so it's a better atmosphere for the guys to work in. Secondly, it saves energy, because the minute you pull that pan off, the stove is no longer burning fuel.
Right.
So it's a very green stove, as opposed to a gas on the top, you're pumping out gas all the time.
Yeah.
This only works once the pan is on it.
And yet the outside of the edge is really cool.
So you can put your hands all the way around it.
Yeah.
And another benefit for the boys at the end of the night, rather than spending half an hour scrubbing the old solid tops that we used to do with sandpaper and 3M pads, all they got to do is wipe this over with a wet sponge now. Another trick to show you the power of it, if I just drop a piece of tin foil on it, once it detects the metal in the foil.
Hey! Wow, look at that go.
Powerful kit.